Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Blood Relatives, and this is a new horror comedy coming to you from Shudder, and this is from writer, director, and star Noah Sagan, who plays Francis, who is a vampire. He's a bit of a loner, but then when a teenage girl shows up being like, I'm your daughter, things get complicated, and they go on themselves a road trip. And so yes, this is a road trip movie. It's a oddball buddy comedy between a father and daughter. And it's a vampire film. So balancing all these different things is a pretty big task for Noah Sagan, and honestly, I think he does pretty well for himself. He's obviously spent a lot of time with Rian Johnson, having been in Knives Out, having been in Brick and Star Wars The Last Jedi. He's popping up in Glass Onion as well, and you just can sense that he's picked up some pretty decent skills in terms of directing, because this film balances a really strong atmosphere and tone, because there's moments where it's like you're in the middle of fighting, there's some danger, there's some tension, and whack! Shocking moment. It's also kind of funny. And you have those kinds of elements colliding in this film to deliver that shock value, those laughs, and overall just making this an enjoyable experience. And the chemistry between Sagan and Victoria Morales, who plays Jane, this teenage girl, I think they have great chemistry. I think they play off each other well. Their dynamic feels organic and natural, and there's some genuine tension there between, it's like, hey, you're like the father that just let me, and, you know, she could do certain things because she's born that way, and he's stuck in, you know, all those vampire tropes of not being able to be out in sunlight and all those kinds of things. And they have a fun dynamic. The script, the dialogue, it's funny. They even incorporate some good physical comedy, some dark comedy, comes out of some unfortunate business, including one early scene inside a motel room. But you have this journey that they go on, and it's all about the characters and the journey. It's not quite about the destination, because the film kind of just leaves you like, yeah, they're getting used to each other. They kind of like each other. And that's, the film's comfortable being that. And, you know, it might not satisfy everybody who wants a good, emphatic kind of conclusion to a narrative, but I think this film deals in the dark comedy, the horror elements, those vampire tropes that they're digging their teeth into. You're welcome. And the character dynamics and the acting, I think, all comes together so well. This is just such a fun time and enjoyable watch, and definitely worth a stream over on Shudder, who's just putting out some great content, and this fits right in. But those are my thoughts on Blood Relatives. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you, as always, for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.